25-22 po ang ating set 1. Ang ating water defenders nakauna na dito. The ones who want redemption in this open conference against the Lady Warriors who made a major comeback. How do you describe, how do you encapsulate that set, Charo?
It was a little bit too late, the adjustment that came from the Lady Warriors side. We can really see that they were down for 6 points mid-set, but they adjusted in terms of their receives and they adjusted in terms of their blocking. However, it was a little bit too late already. If they want to get a set from the water defenders, knowing how aggressive they are, they have to start early.
Ganda ng ating mga, at saka quality volleyball ang ating first set. It wasn't about errors lang. Some of the errors were forced errors, and you look at the attacks at 16 and 15.
We've also had several long rallies, no, na nakakapagod.
Baba lang ng errors.
Baba lang talaga ng errors. It's really the attacks, and we can see there it's almost the same with the Lady Warriors, just one attack more than the water defenders.
But digan talaga.
Yes, at isa rin sa mga nakatulong sa water defenders, of course, and we talked about this, is their aggressive service aces. So we'll see if the Lady Warriors will be able to adjust yung pattern nila or yung receive pattern nila. Maybe give more to the libero and move the open up a bit. They're a little bit too shallow in the net. Kung paatrasin natin sila para magkaroon tayo ng mas magandang receive pattern, no, for the Lady Warriors.
Quality first set. So we're excited for the second. Happy birthday to Mila Malapitan from our Sports Vision, ang ating kapamilya sa Sports Vision. And of course, advance happy birthday again to our panel at large. Angelique Manto, joined today by Charo Soriano. You can get in touch with her through Twitter and Instagram. It's Charo Soriano, and she's been very elusive. And because she's been very busy traveling
Thank you for
all
that
over the
promotion,
place,
Boom.
no problem, anytime. You've been traveling the country, spreading good vibes and great volleyball, beach volleyball, and doing your own thing. So we're so happy that you had the opportunity to sit down with us. You've done everything at this level na college, then at this level, you coach. Kulang lang mag-referee ka. I think yun na yung susunod
Baka
dapat
soon, baka soon. Tingnan natin, Boom.
So we're so happy. It really is our pleasure that you are on board with us today. 2-0.
Thank you for having me here, and of course,
Hope you're having fun.
Yes, I would not miss this game. It's a very exciting game. Right now, we see the Lady Warriors being more aggressive, and it's now 3-0 early on in the set.
Bawi.
Yes, bawing-bawi ang Lady Warriors. Tingnan natin ngayon ang gagawin ng water defenders because nagkakaroon sila ng more errors right now.
Ako may tanong ako. Hindi ko na iti-tweet sa'yo. Tanong ko na ngayon diretso. I have the luxury of asking you directly. You've seen one set as an analyst. Does it change your view? Does it give you a different perspective of the game as compared to watching it from the sidelines or with your teammates on the bench or as a coach before winning it all?
Well, actually, being that this is really how I watch also.
Okay, parang analyst talaga.
Parang analyst talaga. When they asked me to do this, I was asking people, how do you analyze the game? How do you do this and how do you do that? When they started explaining, it's really how I watch though. When I watch with my family, when I watch with my friends and my teammates, you really read the game.
Kaya naman natural ka kasi parang ganito yung ginagawa mo. Teka 5-0 na to para sa Lady Warriors at pagkakataon para pumunta kay Angelique Manto.
Sabi nga ng water defenders sa akin kanina, they did not expect to sweep Game 3 in 3 sets. And in their crucial set, nobody expected Alyssa Eroa to suffer through an injury. Coming in that game, kwento sa akin ni Alyssa na hindi rin daw niya ina-expect na papasok daw siya para maglaro. Pero having experienced the setback in the third set, kahit na masakit daw yung dinadamdam nito, at kahit gustong-gusto niya bumalik, ang inisip na lang daw niya sana manalo yung kanyang koponan. At nanalo nga sila because they're back in the finals. And amidst her sitting out on this game because of her calf strain, as she returns to providing the cheer and energy for her teammates. Gaya na lang nung ginagawa niya lagi na pagsayaw-sayaw sa gilid ng court. Sabi pa nga ni Alyssa sa akin, sa dinami-rami ng finals heartbreaks na pinagdaanan nila kasama si Gretzel Sotones as she and her teammates are making sure that this won't be another heartbreak. Balik sa inyo, Boom and Charo.
That injury happened in game number 3 of the semifinals. Thank you, Angelique, when she was trying to catch a ball sa likod, and you saw her collapse, and we were a little worried. Ano ba to? Tuhod, sana ankle lang. And And now it's official. It's a calf strain, and she cried, obviously, with the pain. And
6-0
sometimes, and
is the
again,
score
you
here
will
in the
know
second
this,
set.
Charo.
Pocari
They
swept.
don't cry
Alpha.
because of the pain. Sometimes
They
the
cry
fact
because they
captain
cannot
can't
play anymore.
Exactly.
They cry because they cannot help
contribute.
their team anymore. But this one, of course, I've been a teammate of
Alyssa,
Alyssa.
yeah.
I know her for a fact, and
Ball
I
is
can
out.
Great
see,
libero.
yes, really great libero. More than that, really good positive energy, and I think that's something that she can still help the water defenders with, even though she's not inside the court,
Right.
to be able to support them and give them positive energy coming
Right.
from the bench.
6-1 on an service error. Now it's 6-2. Let's go Hing, as always, all over the floor.
The Ninja.
The Ninja.
One of the people also that I
That's a
played
cross.
with.
Well, best libero
Service.
for
Ayuna.
this open conference. We have a lot of players here who are playing in this game who have just got their individual awards. Pablo, Soltones, Panaga, Sato, and Gohing, all awardees. As Urdas tries again. Panaga has been there. And Pantone sends a rainbow on the other side. C. Quickly to Panaga. At tumalikod si Sato.
That was a
Off
bad
the
read
block.
coming from Risa Sato. She was there. She got a touch of the block, but she turned last minute and she was not able to see the ball. Lucky break there from Panaga. And she's now
Serving for
serving.
Pocari swept.
Lady Warriors leading 7-2.
And by the way, Coach Roger has stuck with Jelka Yuna after Jasmine Nabor earlier starting.
For
So
BaliPure.
that's another interesting thing that we might overlook. 7-3, it might be a coach's decision,
Jerry
and
Malabang,
especially they won that first set. Jelka Yuna, of course, from the FEU program, just like that girl, Jerry Malabanan. Ganda nung atake, ganda nung approach ni Kai Nepomuceno.
Yes, kung merong Urdas on the Lady Warriors side, merong Nepomuceno. Oh, sorry, Urdas on the water defender side, merong Nepomuceno naman sa Lady Warriors side.
8-3 is our score. We will be back. Babalik po tayo dito sa loob ng PhilOil Flying V Center. Lamang po ng 5 ang water defenders, ang Lady Warriors over the water defenders who won the
End of
first
the
set.
first,
Boom
technical
Gonzalez
time.
with Charo Soriano. Ay, you can read this. Therese
Serving for
is
Pocari
tweeting
swept.
as we're on
Hi,
air.
Ate. Talagang
Elaine,
may ate.
kasi.
Hi, it's Charo Soriano. Do you have plans to play for Perla Spikers in the next PVL Open Conference? Of course, I would want to play, and I can tell you that I'm done playing. So baka po
Ball
at
is
next
out.
conference, you'll see me
Last one
not as an
for
analyst, but
BaliPure.
as a player.
We'll take you either way.
Yes.
Well, we love you
Lisa
here.
Sato,
There's no
serving.
question. Here's another one.
Ate Charo, which do you prefer, beach volleyball or indoor volleyball? A fan here. I like both. I really like
Ate
both. But of
Zanet.
course, napakasaya rin talaga ng
5
beach
to 8.
volleyball. Nakikita naman sa kulay pa lang. I also would like to have the opportunity to invite everybody to go to BBR on tour next week
Service.
on Legazpi. So I'll see you guys there.
Very good. More questions, of course. Ask Charo. And again, on Twitter, it's Charo Soriano. Idol natin lahat dito joining us to analyze this game number 2. Now,
Ball is out.
it's 8-5. We
9-5.
confirmed, well, not really confirmed, but we asked about Jasmine Nabor, and Jasmine said she's experiencing a little bit of a stiff neck. Nothing serious, she said. She's still holding on to her sub number. Jelka Yuna right now doing a good job for the water defenders, although they're down by 4 dito sa ating pangalawang
So we can
yugto.
see also here the difference from this set to the last. Now, Pocari Lady Warriors have more attack and scoring points than the last set. And of course, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga konting errors coming from the side of the Lady Water Defenders.
Kakabaliktaran naman tayo dito. 5 na ang abante ng Lady Warriors. Menjola getting a point off a tip ball.
That's one of the things that the
6
water
to
defenders
10.
would need to do. They really need to activate their middle just so mahirapan rin ang
Yes.
blocker or ang mga blockers ng Lady Warriors. We need to make sure that they move.
Serving.
10-6.
And talking about, of course, the
Last
errors
one
that
for
have
Pocari
been
swept.
happening on the side of the water defenders, they have given several already.
One of the things that amazes me, Charo, about the sport of volleyball talaga is how things can change. Not just from set to set, diba?
That's true.
I mean, from like a rally na 2-0, 3-0, and then all of a sudden, baliktad na yung momentum na your attention, your focus, kailangan talaga on point most of the time. We can't ask that of players all the time. Siyempre, minsan meron talagang a lot of things go on, pero the sport of volleyball is so quick that you have to make adjustments right away.
Of course, especially since the players are more competitive.
Yeah.
So it does not matter now with this level, no? Kung nagkamali ka or hindi, what matters is kung paano ka bumawi. Like right there, nagkaroon ng error si Urdas in the service area, but bawing-bawi naman siya sa back row attack.
So Tones serves para dito sa water defenders. Panaga rejected. C. Binigay kay Pablo. Urdas with the pickup. Kayuna opens up to Malabanan. Medyo mababa para kay Jerry Lian. Kasilag sa likod. Urdas digging. Balik kay Malabanan. That's better for her. That kind of set. C underhands it to Pablo. Hits the antenna. And that is an automatic violation and a point para sa water defenders. Dalawa na lang ang
Ball
hinahabol.
is up.
We can see the Lady Warriors, the defense scrambling, getting the attacks of Malabanan, and she really is one of the vital players that we will see here at the water defender side.
Woo! That drops in.
Scores
So
an
Tones,
ace.
whose numbers went down from the
Sana lang.
preliminary to the semis by 3 points. Okay lang because the others, like Malabanan and Panaga, have either maintained their numbers or have gotten better. Her numbers from 17 in the preliminaries to 14 points in the semis. Oh, nagkahiyaan.
Naga with the
So
runner.
Tones at si Urdas.
That's a good play there coming from the Lady Warriors side. Panaga, which we would normally see hitting in the middle.
That's right.
Binigyan ni C ng running attack,
Pablo.
and I
Serving.
think that confused also the blockers of the water defenders.
A little change up there. Malabanan again. Nepomuceno digs. And Panaga will send it to the other side. Chance ball. Binigay sa gitna. Mendiola mistimed it pero pagkakataon muli. Kayuna goes for the 1-2. And Gohing was there pero nawala ng espasyo.
Kayuna really showing how aggressive she is here. She has been giving points to the water defenders with the 1-2 hits.
And they need that because Jasmine Nabor is one of the most offensive setters they really have. And I'm sure as a defender, Coach Rico, meron din yung skin-out din nila yan si Jasmine Nabor. Siguro pampagulat din ni Coach Roger itong si Kayuna dito na binababad niya.
Correct. Lalo na nakikita natin na si Coach Roger would normally do 6-2. So if there's a setter in front, he would change it up. But of course, siguro is giving Nabor time to rest. So Kayuna is here performing rather well also.
Kayuna sa likod. Urdas nag-adjust. Dalawang abante ng Lady Warriors. Kasilag with a cut shot. Malabanan takes it. Bumalik sa kanya. Medyo mababa. Kasilag na naman! And she puts it away. Look at that wind-up of Elaine Kasilag, who
We've
is
been talking about her reach. Elaine Kasilag is, of course, one of the tallest players here. At nakita talaga natin na when she's there, when she reaches the maximum height, na mahihirapan talaga. Oh, and who's back?
And the fans are happy. I think also the reason why Sato right now is struggling, she is so used to Jasmine's style. Parang ang ganda ng connection nila this open conference. She's played her best volleyball in this open conference, even going back to the UAP. I'm talking about Sato. And she seems so comfortable with Jasmine by her side.
She really is, no? There's really a connection. Yes, there's really a connection with the setter and the hitter. Nagkakaroon po talaga ng mas magandang connection if you know the setter already, because you don't need to even call their names.
Right.
Sinasabi nga namin, tinginan pa lang before, alam mo na kung saan ka papasok. So I think that's what also changed when Kayuna was there.
Oh, what a bomb by Jeremy Malabanan. The girl who came back from her own injury, a plica syndrome injury in her knee. You know, a lot of people mentioning the fact that mentally she's better, that she's comfortable with Coach Roger Correa. But let's also mention the fact that Jeremy Malabanan right now is in the best condition of her volleyball life right now. Going back to UAP and all that. She looks great. She's faster, she's quicker laterally. Mas mataas ang
You
kanyang
can
talon.
really sense the confidence rin coming from her. And of course, siguro nabibigay rin yun ng coaching staff sa kanya, yung teammates din niya.
Her conditioning is the best I've seen of her. See Sato there with the attack, and no wonder Nabor was there. Pinalikan. And this is what I was talking about,
Yes,
Charo.
that's exactly what you were talking about. The Jasmine Nabor, Risa Sato connection. At kanina pa nila tayo pinapakita ng mga quick plays ni Risa Sato. And of course, if you really want to have a point against a much taller team like the Lady Warriors, kailangan talaga ma-activate ang mga middle players natin. Now, that was a good hit by Risa Sato, but an even better set by Jasmine Nabor.
And it's really not a knock on Jel Cayuna because she did a great job. Pero yung connection nitong dalawang to, ibang-iba. Kitang-kita mo. Ngayon, they're back in this match. They're down by 2. Babalik po tayo dito sa napakaingay na Philoil Flying V Center. Dahil po napakaganda ng ating napapanood. It's quality volleyball for these two teams, the Water Defenders and the Lady Warriors going at it. The Water Defenders have come back from down 5, they're down 2.
So let's have some stats for the second set. Both Water Defenders and Lady Warriors now have 6 attack points each. And of course, the blocking of the Water Defenders showed there when Nepomuceno was blocked by the Water Defenders.
Timeout, si Coach Rico, pakinggan natin.
First ball. Ano, paano natin makapaganda yan? Ladies, pag ganyan ang gagawin nyo, hindi tayo obra sa kabila. Basang-basa yung atake natin. Doon pa lang, wala tayong magagawang play. Pansin nyo, puro open, single play natin. Wala tayong nagagawang kombinasyon. Pagaanin nyo yung laro, pagaanin nyo yung bola. Kung mabigat ang service, tapat nyo lang muna dun sa gitna.
Let me correct my earlier statement. The Water Defenders down 5 earlier, taking over in that technical timeout by 2. And now the lead is 3. And Coach Rico forced to call a timeout right away after the technical timeout.
Well, Coach Rico really sensing that his team is having a little bit of difficulty when it comes to receiving at nahihirapan rin talaga sila ngayon umatake.
Jasmine Nabor has been serving since she came in. Kai Pantone. Oh! Miscommunication.
We were just talking about the connection between Nabor and Risa Sato, and siguro that's one of the few times na hindi sila nag-connect.
Matagal daw siya nawala eh.
Yes, correct.
Hey, let's also give credit why, another factor why the Water Defenders are back here in the finals. The Pantone addition. Obviously, you know her very well, Charo.
I know her very, very well. We've played together for so many years now, and having Tatan there is like having 3 other players receiving. Yes.
And what I love about her all these years, ever since she was in college, unassuming eh. You don't even notice her sometimes, but she does her job
She's silent but
so
reliable.
well. Okay.
There's another question for me. Haven't seen you play indoor volleyball for a while. When will you play again? Fans since UAAP season 70. Nako, hindi naman ganun kalayo ang season 70 sa season ngayon, di ba?
But that's not the point. Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully, I'll get back in the game. Hopefully, by next year, I'll get to play volleyball again, indoor volleyball again. And once that happens, of course, it will be here in the Premier League.
Ito yung importanteng tanong, Charo, mula kay V.
When will we see you play again on PVL? I just mentioned. And skincare tips, please. Wow.
I'm taking notes.
Well,
okay,
when you're
please.
out in the sun, make sure you have sunscreen and sunblock all the time, of course, to avoid aging, di ba? To avoid aging talaga. Para parati tayong bata. Very youthful pa rin.
Before game rituals, do you have any from Marie which,
what's really important for me is visualization. If I see myself doing it, and if I see myself really performing well, then when I play, I become more confident, and this really helps my game a lot.
Of course, Charo was part also of the Ateneo team that made it to the Final Four for the very first time.
Way back in UAAP season 70.
Yeah, prior to the Fab 5 emergence, she was the one who set the stage for them. And then here, of course, at this level, playing and coaching and being a champion. So she's done it all. And that's why they miss you. You know, they miss you.
Them missing me makes me miss playing even more.
So, mag-tweet lang kayo. Narinig
bukas
nyo
na
yan,
bukas na rin.
Oh.
Mukhang babalik na ako sa training court.
Narinig nyo yan. It's Charo Soriano. Ask Charo. And of course, yan ang ating hashtag. And of course, PVL on ABS-CBN. In the meantime, the Water Defenders now up
Another
4.
error coming from the side of the Lady Warriors. Medyo mahirap bumawi in terms of the fighting spirit and positive energy kapag lahat ng teammates mo or most of the people in the team are having errors. Of course, being the leader, Myla Pablo says no more.
On cue.
Yes.
She has to. These are the moments where a player like her, an MVP again, you know, she has. I think that's what they missed in the Pool Smashers in the semis with Eliza not being there. They did so well without her, 4 straight wins. But when you get to the semis, as you mentioned earlier, the level goes up, the focus goes up, and
The pressure also.
Yes, and you need those players who can really yung panapos. Tinatawag nila. And this is what we're going to expect from a Myla Pablo. Although there, si Ginoo ang may hitting error, so 4 na ang abante. The Water Defenders are 3 points away.
Again, we've been talking about this, the unforced errors coming from the side of the Lady Warriors. Hindi nila pinapahirapan ng Water Defenders. Gretchen just keeps on serving to them and letting them make the errors.
Gohing. Look at that. Oh, that is out. What a reception by Gohing. She takes it from the back and it still lands Janet Serafica's setting spot. But Pablo here, too much of an angle and 5-point lead. A 5-point deficit.
Ito naman. Kaya nga ng bandang dalawang, itapon yung service. Importante, lamang kalaban eh. Dapat doon pa lang tayo kukuha. Ha? Kuhan mo na, minimize error tayo. Focus tayo doon. Malayo pa, hindi pa tapusan. Hindi pa 25 yan. Habulin natin. Let's go.
Former UST Tiger, Coach Rico.
Well, nakita naman natin na nothing is impossible on the side of the Lady Warriors. They can get a game after dropping the 2 sets. And right now, can they get this set? They need 7 points to win this set against the Water Defenders.
Shola Alvarez looking on earlier as Soltones has been serving for a while. Serafica to Pablo. Pablo makes something out of that. Nabor will save it. Soltones from behind! Well,
lucky break coming from Gretchen Soltones.
Iba na yung magaling, iba na rin yung swerte.
Iba na rin ang masaya. Tingnan mo naman si Gretchen. All smiles, yes.
The Lady Beast.
Like we were asking her bakit siya Lady Beast. She's one of the happiest people that I know.
Who packs a major punch in that right hand of hers. That will sail out. And I guess they have some room for error with that 6-point lead.
Let's see what they do here. Elaine Casilag back in the court again. Tingnan natin kung makakatulong siya sa opensa for the Lady Warriors.
Coach Roger, all smiles din. Malabanan. Off the fingertips of the blockers. Casilag again with that quick hit. Ginoo, return to sender. Mendiola and Malabanan award the Water Defenders the 2nd set victory. And the girls who are looking for redemption here in the Open Conference are ahead 2 sets to love.
We really need to credit that with the blocking of the Water Defenders. It's also the reason why the Lady Warriors are forced to make some hitting errors dahil nga we can really see that the Water Defenders, the blockers, are really pressing over the net.
Babalik po kami dito po sa SNA.